Hello, everyone. This is Austin Walker. I'm the production manager with Cleaning Business Today. Have here with us at Cleaning Business Today, Derek Christian, editor-in-chief. He's also, as many of you know, the owner of My Maid Service in Cincinnati, Ohio. From Barkeeper's Friend, we have Chrissy Roart, controller and social media director. Also, Matt Selig. He is the chief financial officer and executive VP for Barkeeper's Friend. Welcome, and thank you for joining us. We have, let's see, in attendance right now, 44 of you. This webinar shouldn't take a lot of time. At the end, we will have a little time for Q&A with the chat. And now you should be able to see my screen. Okay. So the agenda for the webinar here is, first of all, we're going to give you a brief overview. Derek Christian is going to talk about marketing with door hangers. As many of you know, Derek has 13 years with Procter & Gamble prior to coming to the residential cleaning industry as an owner. After that, we'll talk a little bit about the rollout, some of the commitments on our part, Barkeeper's Friend, and on your part. And then we'll get a moment to talk with Chrissy and Matt a little bit about Barkeeper's Friend, their product line, and their role in all this. And lastly, questions and answers. Just wanted to remind everyone that the program is limited to 50 businesses receiving the samples. However, we will make the door hanger available to everyone that applies to the program. And that information, sign-up information will be at the end of the webinar on the screen, and also you'll get an automated email that will let you know how to download the artwork and also instructions moving forward. Okay, I'm going to pass it off to Derek Christian, and he will talk a little bit about best practices.
Great. Well, to reiterate real quick what Austin said, there is a chat box on the software that we're using. CC should have just sent you all a message through it. Please, at any point, put questions in there. If it's something that she thinks needs clarification, she will cut in and interrupt us and tell us to answer the question, or she will save them till the end. Now, door hangers, as far as best practices go. For marketing, Tom, Liz, and I all do a whole bunch of things, social media, print. I even still do some yellow page stuff, but we still do door hangers because door hangers are still an effective way and price-effective way to advertise, particularly to help you get neighbors. And that's a beautiful thing because so much of our cost is just showing up. So if we can get a house and then the house next door, that's great. So the best practice that we've seen that works and gets the best return on investment isn't to go out and blanket a whole neighborhood, although that's perfectly legitimate and some people do it. But most people who do flyers and are happy with their return on investment will flyer the neighbors immediately around a house. Some people call them 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 6 rounds. The general idea is you want to flyer the 2, 3, 4, 6 houses next to the house you clean. You also typically want to make the offer as specific as you can, ideally tied to the day of cleaning. The flyer that we use that's the most effective actually has a spot where our cleaners can handwrite in it the day, and it says something along the lines of, "Hi, we cleaned your neighbor today, and if you book on fill in blank Monday as well, we'll give you 20% off because it'll save us so much money to book on the same day." Something along those lines. So you want to try to make it as specific as possible. And then whenever possible, you want to lead with value. And what I mean by that is everyone likes to say that they're the best. Everybody likes to say that, you know, we clean better than everyone else. What you should do is prove it. Give away something, information, a tip, a product, something that proves to the customer that you really are better than the average cleaning company. So jump to the next slide here. And a good way to do that is this program we have put together with Barkeeper's Friends. Currently, when we put a door hanger out, there's a pretty strong chance that most of them are going to get thrown out as trash. One very effective way to get around that is to give the consumer something of value that's more likely that they're going to keep it. Think about when you get the mail and you get those fat envelopes that have a pen in it. A lot of times we'll open the fat envelope to get the pen out, and that gives us a chance to see the advertising. And I know I've actually bought some of those pens, even though I had no intention ahead of time, because I wanted to get my free pen. Same idea here. Those of you that have listened to my calls before know that I've got a door hanger that I use in my business where we give the customer a magic eraser and give them some tips of what they can do with the magic eraser. And then the door hanger says something along the lines of, but if you don't want to clean your own house, give us a call and we'll do it for you. Well, we put together this really cool program with Barkeeper's Friends where they're going to give us two things of value. They've got a high-value coupon for 75 cents, which is a pretty good coupon, especially if places are still doing double and triple coupons in your area, and a free sample of product. So instead of going out and buying magic erasers or things like that, Barkeeper's Friend is going to give us free samples of product that we can actually give out to the customers and get out there. So we've got a beautifully designed door hanger on one side with a coupon for the customers, and we've got the sample packet. So that's two things of value. So even if you, for some reason, don't get the packets, and we'll talk about some reasons why that may or may not be the case, you can still pass out the coupons till the end of time. So, all right, I'm going to pass it back to Austin now to kind of explain how the program is going to work.
Very good. So, first of all, the time frame is that we will begin allowing you to sign up today at the end of the webinar. We have a web page set up where you can enter your information. You don't have to enter all the information you did previously, just some basic info. When you make that commitment, then you will get an automated email that has, first of all, the artwork for the door hanger and a link for you to be able to purchase bags. We're recommending these clear poly bags rather than a cutout with a hole in it, because we're putting a sample in there. The shipping will begin on June 1st. Barkeeper's Friend will ship your samples in boxes at no charge to you. The door hangers themselves, you can begin using them immediately if you want to. I'm sure some of you are going to want to work on designing the backside so that you can customize your sale or your coupon or whatever you're going to put on there. But you can begin using them immediately. We'll begin shipping samples at the beginning of June. And when you run out, you can have up to 4 cases this year during the course of the next year. And you'll need to reorder them by contacting Chrissy Roark at Barkeeper's Friend. And we'd appreciate any feedback that you can give us from your customers, or just sort of some insights on how you think the program's working. Of course, Barkeeper's Friend has a coupon that is 75% off of the regular can of cleanser and polish, the big can, and they'll be able to track some effectiveness through that as well. Barkeeper's Friend's commitment is 250 samples in a case. You get 1 case initially, up to 4 cases in a year. Cleaning business today, we will provide the door hanger art for Barkeeper's Friend and a customizable template, link to the bags, and if needed, links to printers. If you're running a small business, you've probably used a printer before, or possibly you could even be printing them in-house. Your commitment is to distribute at least the initial 250 samples in the first case, and the door hangers that come with them. This is what the front of the door hanger looks like. It's a 3-up, obviously, and it has trim marks so that you'll be able to, effectively be able to cut them if you do them in-house, or that you can have them done by a printer. The coupons work fabulously. I used one just the other day and buying some Barkeeper's Friend. And we're really excited that this is going to introduce cleaning companies to people that were not familiar with you necessarily, and the product to homeowners that may not have used Barkeeper's Friend in the past. This is a template. It's very basic template. You're going to be designing your own material to go on the back. You put your logo in, coupon. If you want to, tell them more about your company, that obviously you can. And as Derek said, very good to customize the message according to the day that you're actually leaving it. This is a sample of the bag itself with the Barkeeper's Friend coupon and a sample in the poly bag. These are actually what they would look like.
Now, there's two ways you can do this. You can either print it front to back as a door hanger, or you could do 2 slips of paper in there. Either way is fine. It's kind of your preference on it. And the template we gave you is designed so you can do it front to back and cut it pretty easily. It just gives you the margins to make sure that when the slicing gets done, it all looks good.
Okay. At this point, I'm going to hand it off to Chrissy Roark and Matt Selig.
That Barkeeper's Friend Cleanser and Polish has been around since 1882. For those of you who have never used the product, I will discuss some uses for that around your house. For those of you that have, you know what a good product this is. So Barkeeper's Friend is a cleanser and polish. You can use it for stainless steel cookware, sinks, porcelain sinks, fiberglass tile, faucets in your bathroom, numerous places throughout your house, kitchen, bathrooms, the garage, outdoors, stainless steel grills,
vinyl siding. Help me out, Matt. It can clean just about anything, and it's especially effective in areas that have hard water and rust stains. It removes those in seconds, and is a really great cleaning product for those things. I wanted to give a quick history of the product, very truncated. It was invented by a chemist named George Hoffman in Indianapolis in 1882. He noted that housewives boiled rhubarb leaves in their pots and pans to clean them and isolated oxalic acid and developed Barkeeper's Friend from that. Fast forward to 1957, Dr. Bert Servas, who passed away in February, had a small metal plating company in Indianapolis, and his customers asked him, "How do I clean my metal plated things?" And he said, "Well, my grandmother used Barkeeper's Friend." And he ended up buying the company, and they sold $5,000 a year at the time. In the meantime, since then, we've grown it, and I think last year we put out about 8.9 million cans all over the U.S., Great Britain, South Africa, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Australia, Central and South America, Africa, Malaysia, China, all over the world. So. We're just excited to work with cleaning companies that are going into people's houses and using these products because we know that our customers believe in it, and we think you'll like it. So I'll hand it back to Chrissy.
I will be working pretty closely with the first 50 people that sign up, and they are eligible to receive the free samples. I will work directly with you to get those samples out to you in a timely fashion. You are allowed 4 cases in 1 year. Once you reorder that second case, we would love to get feedback from you, what your customers say about the product. If you notice up here that we also have other products. We have a soft cleanser, a new trigger spray and foam cleanser, like a Tilex kind of deal. We have a cookware, which is absolutely amazing, and then we have a cooktop. You can always go to our website at barkeepersfriend.com to learn more about those products, where you can find them, that kind of information. I know Austin is going to provide you with our 1-800 number if you have questions about the products and where you can use it and where you should not use it. The other thing I want to talk about is the institutional sizes that we recently have made available. A lot of cleaning companies, janitorial companies, they like the bigger 40-pound pails. It's more cost effective. They have their containers, they can refill it. And those are available, and I have the website up there for you if you would like information on that as well. But if you want to get more detailed pricing information, you can contact Kevin Patterson, and his email address is up on the screen. That is all that I have right now. I do look forward to working with you, with the companies that are the first 50, and like I said, if you have any questions, you can feel free to call us. I will communicate via email with anyone. We'll get your product out as soon as June 1st hits, and I can't wait to see what this program does. Thank you. Austin, over to you.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, Chrissy and Matt. There were a couple of questions that came in while we were talking. One of them was about that big pail, and I think you just answered that one.
Okay.
One question was, do the cleaning business print the coupons? And the answer is yes. You'll get a downloadable PDF and Word file that are for printing the door hangers either in your office or at your local printer. Another question said, what products does the coupon include? And it is for the cleanser and polish only, as we were showing earlier. Another question, where do we get the MSDS product? And the answer, those sheets are available at barkeepersfriend.com/MSDS. Let's see. Questions that are not related to the webinar itself and the cleanser and polish can be addressed, as Chrissy said, outside. We don't want to get into too many different topics and just stay on this. The sign-up page for this product is, excuse me, let me summarize real quickly. Program runs from June 2014 to May 2015, the entire year. 1 case free of Barkeeper's Friend samples initially, 4 cases maximum per year. The shipping is paid by Barkeeper's Friend. We will, at Cleaning Business Today, provide the graphics and templates for you. Customizing the templates, of course, is up to you. Cleaning companies will print the door hangers and purchase the bags. The bags, another question that come in, what are the bags for? Do they replace the door hanger? And yes, the coupons and your marketing message, whether it's a coupon or otherwise, are designed to be printed on regular 8.5 by 11 paper, and they're then inserted with the sample into the poly bags. And with that, here is the sign-up page. You don't have to rush to go sign up while we're still talking. The email will be sent out automatically to you that includes the link. And Derek, did you have anything else to add?
Well, just a couple things I wanted to go over. First of all, I wanted to thank Barkeeper's Friend. For those of you that didn't do the math on this, 4 cases per company for 50 companies is 50,000 samples that they've agreed to distribute basically for free. We want to get those out there and get customers sampling the product and trying it. I think it's a great product that a lot of people don't realize how good it is. I would encourage you maybe on your door hanger side to put a tip such as using it to clean soap scum in a shower, like the video that popped up at the beginning, to show people that you know what to do with it. And I'm speaking a little bit for Barkeeper's Friend, but I've talked to these guys a lot, if this goes well and they see those coupons getting redeemed, they are willing to make even more samples available to even more companies. So the reason why we're doing first 50 is that's a pretty big investment to give us 50,000 free samples to hand out to our customers. And now they want to see if it works and if people start buying the product. If it does, they will probably do even more interesting things with us in the future. So even if you don't get the samples right now because it is limited to the first 50 companies, you can still pass out the coupons and show how powerful this can be. And by all means, I encourage everyone to use it. I think it's a great program and a great example of a brand actually realizing what cleaning companies can do for them and investing a little bit of money behind us. $1,000 worth of 1,000 samples is easily $200, $250 worth of sampling opportunity they're giving each of us for free. So I would encourage you to get out there and do the most with it.
Thank you, Derek. Chrissy, anything from you or Matt in summarizing?
Yeah, I do want to add that I do the social media for this product as well. I've been with the company for 16 years, and if you ever need tips on where and what to use this product on, feel free to go to our Pinterest boards, and I have them set up in the kitchen, the bathroom, outdoors, the garage. But there's just so many uses for this product, and people wouldn't think to use it on certain things. A lot of people, like I have a lot of vintage Pyrex, the Pyrex casserole dishes. They collect the vintage ones. They'll go to the Goodwill, and they make it look brand new with Barkeeper's Friend. It'll buff scratches out of old dishes. There's just so many different things. So if they ever need any ideas, search us on Pinterest. We've got some great ideas on there to include on their door hanger, on their side, different tips that they could use this product.
And I would just add that we were just looking on Amazon.com, and Barkeeper's Friend has 548 reviews and a 4.7 with 456 5 stars and 46 4 stars. We believe it's a quality product that will help you build your cleaning businesses, and we're excited about that. So we'd like to hear from people. When you call Barkeeper's Friend, you don't get a phone tree, you get a real live human that answers the phone, and we're happy to talk to you. So we look forward to hearing from you and learning as you learn what you can do with this sampling program to help build your business.
Thank you, Matt and Chrissy and Derek. We've got a couple of more questions here I just wanted to hit on while we've got a few minutes. The question came in, what does eligible mean as far as the company? Well, if you're on the webinar right now and you're among the first 50 who apply for the program at the end of the webinar, you are eligible. Question, do I have to sign up again? Yes, the initial sign up was just to be at the webinar. Yes, you have to sign up again for the door hanger program at the URL that you see on the screen right now, and we will automatically send an email to you with that link, so you don't have to.
When you signed up for the webinar, we didn't ask little details like where to ship the product to, so we're good. Okay, and let's see, what's included in the program? The question comes in, both the door hanger templates and the case of supplies. It's one program, and it covers both of those. All right, well,
we do have a few questions I didn't have answers for. If I might sneak a few of those in. We have a few folks on the line from Canada. They want to confirm that the program is available for shipping to Canada.
That's correct. We currently sell in Canada through Canadian Tire and Target Canada. And
Home Hardware?
Home Hardware, so we do have distribution in Canada. And that's actually growing at this time. We want to get in Walmart Canada. That's our next target, or goal, rather. So, yes, we will ship to Canada.
Wonderful. I've had several questions asking how Barkeeper's Friend compares to other similar powdered or cream cleansers. Could you do a brief overview there? We've got some folks trying to figure out their competitive advantage here.
Sure. The top three powdered cleansers in the U.S. market are Comet Cleanser, #1 by dollar sales. Barkeeper's Friend is #2 by dollar sales, and Ajax is #3 by dollar sales. The big difference with Barkeeper's Friend is the oxalic acid that George Hoffman synthesized back in 1882. And that's what allows it to remove rust stains, remove hard water stains, and really clean the things like cookware, and which cleansers like Comet and Ajax don't have. they won't. We have a great video, I think, that is part of this presentation. I think I saw a link on that that shows comparing Ajax, Barkeeper's Friend, and Comet, showing how much better it removes, or more effectively it removes hard water stains. The other thing to know with Comet and Ajax, they're both produced in Chicago, Illinois, and by the same company on the same production line. They're big, huge competitors, and they subcontract out making their products to this company in Illinois. And they use limestone basically as an abrasive, and we use a crushed stone called feldspar, and that feldspar is a far more effective abrasive than limestone, which is relatively soft. So, and we think that it's kind of interesting that Ajax and Comet are made on the same production line, but they're head-to-head competitors. We believe in our cleaning test show, when we have a product that tests the cleaning effectiveness, the Barkeeper's Friend is just a better, more effective cleaner. You don't have to work as hard to get a more cleaning effect as you do with Comet or Ajax. Those are our big competitors. And just personally, when I meet customers, like when I go to a trade show, or we went to the Flower and Patio show one time in Indianapolis, and I see 10 tons of Barkeeper's Friend a day, but it just amazed me how excited people were about Barkeeper's Friend. And I don't see that same passion. People don't get passionate about Comet or Ajax or the other products we compete against. So I think when people see they have a free sample of Barkeeper's Friend, they'll have some excitement for that and some built-in goodwill, and that they just aren't going to have if you put a sample of Comet in the pack on their door. And I hope that answers the question.
Well, and if I could provide a little data, CC, I used to work for P&G, which used to own Comet. They sold it a little while ago. Comet is normally, if it has something to kick up the limestone, it has a chlorine derivative in it, chlorine bleach, which is okay, but it's got a couple problems. If you put chlorine on any type of chlorine bleach on rust, it's like putting steroids on the rust. It just makes it worse. Chlorine also, base bleach also isn't going to do anything for any type of hard water. When you look at it, most of your bathroom cleaners are acidic for a reason, because that sort of gray stuff in the tub is normally hard water. And the Barkeeper's Friend, because it's got that acid in it, will actually help dissolve the soap scum as well as the abrasive. So it works almost in an entirely different way, and people tend to get very passionate about it, like you said.
I just want to add that one of our mottos is, or our motto is, Barkeeper's Friend, once tried, always used. And I do all of the social media, and people, once they get a sample in their hand, and if they've never used the product, they're a fan for life. And I've got the testimonials, whether they've been using it for years. Word of mouth is how we have survived. You know, grandmothers passing it down to their daughters, and their daughters passing it down. And once you use this product and you see how effective it is and how cheap it is, relatively cheap compared to what it does, you'll always use it. And when I remember coming here 16 years ago, and I remember thinking, my grandma used to have a can of this under the sink. And it's just, once you try it, you'll always use it, because there's so many uses, and it really does work. Go ahead, I'm done. Thank you.
And I'll add that we're a small company with 51 employees. We're not a big Procter & Gamble. We pride ourselves on the personality of this company. We believe in what we do. Everyone here is passionate about it, and we're passionate about helping these cleaning services grow their businesses as well. That's just as exciting to me as the opportunity to get Barkeeper's Friend out there.
Very good. We had a little bit of feedback from one of the participants. Says, where can I send great before and after photos using Barkeeper's Friend? And the answer is Kevin will be delighted to receive those at info@barkeepersfriend.com.
And Chrissy,
Yeah.
can they put those? Chrissy takes those too.
Yeah, feel free. You can find us on, I'm always collecting before and after pictures. You can come to our Facebook page. You can post them on our page. You can tag us on Instagram, tag us on Twitter. That's where I get some of my best pictures, is from before and after pictures. And if you go even to our Facebook and our Pinterest boards, and I'll put together before and after pictures, and I'll give recognition to the person that sent the picture in. I've had photo challenges. So yes, we'd love to see the pictures. So, you know, you can send them to Kevin, but definitely please tag us in the social media sites too, because we love to share that. That's how we get the word out. Thank you.
We had a couple of questions about the cost of the program. Specifically, do I have to pay anything to be in the program? All it costs you is the paper and printing at your office or with your printer. The Barkeeper's Friend will ship the box of samples to you at their expense, and really it's about as cost-effective a way of marketing as you could imagine from the cleaning business standpoint. You will be required to print the actual door hanger inserts, and the question said, do we have to receive so many coupons back? We certainly want coupons to be redeemed and want feedback from that. We're not setting a number for you to continue in the program at this point. It's basically we're giving you an opportunity to do something nice for the neighbors of your clients, and hopefully you'll be getting clients from the effort. And that's about all. I've got a couple more questions coming in.
Yeah, the coupon tracking, just to be clear, we're not going to be tracking like each individual cleaning service and whether or not coupons are redeemed in your area. That's a lot of work, et cetera. The reason why I brought it up is, you know, make sure you include the coupon with it, because Barkeeper's Friend runs a business just like all of us. They're doing this because they're hoping more people are going to buy the product, and one of the ways they're going to track that is how many of those coupons get redeemed. So it's not to the point where they're going to track and say, oh, well, no coupons got redeemed in Cincinnati, Derek, you can't have it again. But if this whole thing ends at the end of the year and no one redeemed any coupons, they're going to look at it and go, well, we didn't get a very good return on that. We want to see so many coupons redeemed that next year they open this up to 300 cleaning companies and give us each 10 cases of product. And if we get enough coupon redemptions where they have a good return on investment, I'm speaking for them a little bit, but I don't think they'd have a problem doing that as long as enough product gets sold off the shelves.
Yeah, we believe in the sampling, and want to find more effective avenues to get those samples into people's hands, because our experience has been, as Chrissy said, that once people use a sample, they'll be a customer for life, and they'll pass it to their grandchildren, and we just think it's a wise investment. So when we see that this program is working, when our coupon redemption company reports back to us, then we'll make the decision. Do we go bigger with this, or how do we move forward?
Cece, are there any more questions that came in that you would like to address?
I did have one just pop in, maybe 4 seconds ago. Instead of doing the door hanger, can we share the coupon and the samples at, for example, a farmer's market info booth?
We think that's fine. We'd love to hear reports of something like that. Some of my best times I've had with Barkeeper's Friend is going to, say, a flower and patio show and passing out samples and talking to people and just seeing how passionate people are about a cleaning powder. It helps me wake up in the morning and come do this one more day to really know that people really love this product.
And you know, and Matt is so dead on, because we are so passionate about this. And just a quick story is, I'm in Kroger by my house a couple months ago, and there's a couple standing in the cleaning aisle, and she had mentioned, or he did, he needed something to clean the pots and pans. Well, I jumped on it, and I stood there and had a 5-minute conversation with them about Barkeeper's Friend and what I do, and we wear so many different hats around here. I'm the controller, I do the accounting, financial, sales, but I also love doing the social media because it gives me the opportunity to spread the word about this product. But I'm an avid Barkeeper's Friend user. My family, and I turn my friends onto it. So once you use it, if you never had, you'll wonder, my goodness, this product's been around for 132 years, and I'm just now learning about it. I've had that told to me time and time again. And I just want all of the people that make the first 50 to always feel free if you have any questions about, or concerns about the product, to always, shoot me an email. I know you're going to provide them with that information. Our 1-800 number is available to you. We have 2 receptionists that are very knowledgeable about the product. One of the ladies has been with the company for over 30 years. So, we're here, and we look forward to see where this is going to take us.
Derek, I had a question of, is there a particular company we recommend for printing?
I mean, there's not a particular company. We did give you an online printer that we know does good pricing and people have used before and been happy with. The template's designed so just about anyone should be able to print it and cut it for you. But yes, to make this easy, we gave you a recommendation on both where to get the bags to put the samples in and also where to get some online printing so that you don't even need to think too much about this.
I've got a note here that 25 companies have already applied for the program while we've been on the webinar. So if you're still thinking about it, it's probably time to jump on it before you're left out of the program. All right, with that, unless there's anything else, I'd like to thank everyone that has spent their time this evening with us, and especially to Matt and Chrissy at Barkeeper's Friend for being a part of this program. Thank you, Cece, for handling the technical aspects, and Derek, I appreciate you always with your insight on marketing. With that, we'll call it a night, and I look forward to working with all of you. And take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Great. Thanks for attending, guys. Bye.